Two video game players were in their video game world one day, waiting for a mission that they needed to play. They lived in a game world made of building blocks, completing mini-challenges against the clock. Player 1 was called Freddy and Florence was player 2. Freddy's outfit was red and Florence's was blue. When they were waiting, they heard a voice boom around. Today's mission was to win an emerald. They had to go head to head. One player would win and one would lose instead. So they each had 3 challenges they had to win. And then the voice said, "Both players, begin." The first land they got to was filled with dinosaurs, and Freddy and Florence could hear their roars. They didn't know what they had to do, but then the voice above came through. It said, "You need to build and climb a tower as big as this guy." And they looked up, and it was a Brontosaurus nearly touching the sky. "Wow," Florence said. "That sure is high." "Don't worry, I'm a pro builder," Freddy replied. "But the problem is," he said, "I can't climb." And Florence said, "Well, I've got a plan, oh brother of mine." "Shall you build and I'll climb it?" Florence asked, and they decided to work together to complete the task. As they did, they finished it in no time at all, and they built and climbed a tower that was massively tall. So Freddy and Florence ventured to another land. They went as a team, hand in hand. They entered a jungle. In they came and had a new challenge in this game. They figured out what they had to play as they saw 3 monkeys drumming away. But something the monkeys were playing didn't sound quite right. Were the drum kits complete? Not quite. Freddy and Florence realised what they had to do. They had to find the drum kit pieces and follow the clues. The first clue read, "Look up to the sky, but careful, not too high. Look below the leaves that are good and behind old lumps of wood." And after they read it, Freddy shouted, "It's the trees! Florence, what's behind them? Go and see!" And sitting behind the tree just there was monkey number 1's missing snare. Clue number 2 was quickly solved when Freddy and Florence got involved, and they had found a hi-hat for monkey number 2 and moved straight on to the third and final clue. But there was no clue to be found, just the 3 monkeys running around. Florence noticed that one monkey had 3 drumsticks and one had 1, and she knew exactly what needed to be done. She started singing, and halfway through her song, the monkeys all started dancing along. As they were distracted and had lots of fun, Freddy snuck and returned the extra one. Now, all monkeys had 2 drumsticks each, and all 3 monkeys' drum kits were complete. And they all played along with the monkeys tapping their feet. So Freddy and Florence went on to the final challenge. They knew they'd get the emerald. This they could manage. For this challenge they were transported to a cave where 4 witches were gathered around a flame. They were boiling a potion in a pot, and all of them were cackling a lot. The witches said they needed some ingredients from underground, and one witch said, "Use these hammers, players, and dig straight down." The 2 players were supposed to race, but they both got tired keeping up that pace. So they decided to take the digging in turns, and eventually got the ingredients for the witches to burn. Once the witches were happy with what they had, Freddy looked at Florence, and then he said, "These challenges are easier when we work together. We should work as a team now and forever." The voice above once again came booming, and in an emerald came zooming. The voice said, "Congratulations, you have both won. You've completed all the challenges. Well done. This emerald you'll have to share." But Freddy and Florence didn't care. The 2 of them were just really proud that they'd worked together to figure things out. They really were the very best team that this game world had ever seen.